Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show in what is a very exciting matchup. There's something special to Boggs about a fight to the death that not literally a metaphorical fight to the death, of course, here in Counter-Strike, but there's something about a fight to the death that I do enjoy, Boggs. There is something special to it. It brings out a special kind of energy, that competitive spirit, and both of these teams are fighting for their survival and to advance in Winners League to playoff. There's only one spot left. These two teams are fighting for it. Ascent versus Oceanus. Now, I'm not entirely sure if Livid has qualified or not, but Oceanus, they're that other French team, right? They're the other French-Canadian team, the only ones in the leagues, and let's begin the action. We're ready.
Here we go. CT side for Oceanus. Ascent on T. Winner makes playoffs. Loser goes home. There is no survival. There is no second chances here. It all comes down to this one map, this one match between Oceanus and Ascent. And Ascent are going to start it off with a B pop. The flash goes over. And now it's time for Ascent to make the descent onto the B site. Players are flooding, but Oceanus are reading this well. They have players already here on the rotation. Nismo gets one, but Tensky is coming in. He gets one more before Pomelo takes him down. Joel strikes with another, but DJ keeps it level. And now Physic will make it a 2-1 advantage, and Physic with a great shot will make sure it goes the way of Ascent.
What a
strike
clash.
first.
Yeah, that was so well done by Ascent, though. I mean, they got all the opening kills that they needed. Unfortunately, Kohler couldn't capitalize off his bench position. That made it much more difficult for Oceanus. But that is a pistol round, and sometimes pistols are really just 50-50 clashes. Now it's the full eco here for Oceanus. They're looking for that third round buy box. They're not willing to wait until the fourth round. They don't want the off first round. They just want to bring it in with the FAMASs and the M4s and see if they can fight their way in. Now it's going to be a 4-man pop-out cat. Looking for these players out middle, and it actually might just work out.
Oh, there goes one. DJ next to follow. Indeed he is. Pwn alone, though. Pwning the rest of them alone as he sprays down 3 with the Mac 10. Boo the last alive, or not Boo, but Joel's the last alive. Gets taken down by Boo, who sprays in with the Galil. Good to see that gun come to prominence as well. It's a gun that, you know, I always like to use, especially when I go for utility over the AK. It's nice to see that gun getting a little more appreciation now, especially since it's essentially, nowadays, an $1,800 M4.
Now look at this buy for Oceanus. It actually looks pretty solid. They only have one downgraded rifle for that extra utility. They have KMZ, excuse me. My voice just cracked out of excitement on the off. And, oh, that nade just destroyed him. But he gets tagged. A little equal exchange of damage now.
Yeah, there is no kit, however, for Oceanus, and Nismo's already destroyed Tensky. Doesn't take any damage as well for his troubles. And now, Ascent have a lot more map control. They can split to A, they can split to B. It all comes down to where they feel like going. Right now, though, Oceanus is not going to be over-rotating. Melio and snipers behind a smoke could get caught out. Now up cat is Nismo. Another headshot goes his way. And another kill as well. He's upgraded to the AUG as he's on a tear right now. DJ starting to walk towards A, where Joel's is the lone defender. The lone wolf from Sandwich. Gets flashed. Now it's time for him to get cleared. Owen alone jumps and Goomba stomps him.
He gets Goomba. He literally just got Goomba. Now he's caught in the pincer, unfortunately. It's KMZ with the 10 HP and up. Not fancying his odds for this one. This is a tall order, Boggs. KMZ, God, but you need a Titan for this one.
Yeah, glass cannon op, no kit, and I don't think he'll have his life for much longer as well. Already on the hunt is Boo. KMZ actually does win that duel, but Pwn alone will upgrade to his own weapon of choice as he'll say thank you very much to KMZ as Ascent get up to a 3-round lead.
I'm liking the approach right now for Ascent. They're sending heavy forces out middle, drawing their attention away, and they're looking for the fights, right? They're looking for that cat player. They're looking for anyone peeking out pawn. They're actually not just holding top mid. They're advancing quickly, fast like cheese wheels.
Indeed they are. They have the Deagles. They have a nade and a flash. But what can they do? Question. DJ eliminates the soul presence on A as Joel goes down trying to peek in. See what's going on. Boo gets naded, and he does go down, but in return, he drops a Kobe of his own. Visit comes in with one more kill, but KMZ with the AK is able to strike before he in due turn gets traded out. Nismo's having himself a good start as he doubles down once again, already at 6 kills, Pwn alone at the same scoreline. Those two members of Ascent Esports looking fiery early on in Mirage. And there's no doubt about what we're seeing. Ascent are firing on all cylinders today. They want that playoff spot. They want to advance here in Winners League. The op back in the hands of KMZ. Mid control now heavy from Oceanus. 2 players up. It's going to be Tensky and Melio. With the M4 of Joel's watching from behind as well. KMZ holding a solo with the op. Kohler towards B Apartments. DJ's holding really passive back C. He has a member of Pwn alone with him as well. The bomb is in apps, but what a kill by Joel. It's a good flashbang from Tensky, and he's going to double down as Nismo peeks in. Fantastic work.
Yeah, this is what we've been looking for from Oceanus, right? To make their stand in mid. It's something that they've been giving up. They've been a little passive. That's not the typical French-Canadian approach, and now they're starting to show signs of life. Joel finds a second kill. Boo's been eliminated. The third man advantage now available for Oceanus as they look to put the first round on the board. But DJ and Pwn alone still alive, and still some time left on this clock. They could work the map right now.
Yeah, they really can, but the only thing is, they only have 1 smoke left as far as utility goes. And Oceanus have all 5 alive. Heavy mid-presence as well. It's a great flash. Oh, yeah. They're hunting for blood. They're hungry for cheese wheels, Roy.
They are. Joel's got 4 kills in that round. 5 alive. AK upgrades. Business is booming now for the French Canadians. Ascent Esports, they're down to their final buy. They're looking to take quite a big risk. Pwn gets boosted up. Melio gets caught in the transition to Con, and that's a great opening pick for Ascent Esports. Now they can just take their time, slow down. They're looking for the A execute anyway, and they just took away one of the anchors. So things are working perfectly in line for what Ascent was planning all along. Now the smokes are raining in from the sky. Joe's looking to hold it back, but he's only good for 1 on the A defense. Now the remaining players and rotating teammates for Oceanus are behind smokes. So Ascent Esports, they can plant the bomb. Both bad, but hold a second. Tensky, he'll deny that bomb plant. Now the smokes are fading. It's going to get much harder for that bomb to get planted without some sort of risk being done. Nismo could get caught off by Kohler here, and it's going to be an important battle. He spots his shoulder, and there it is. Kohler eliminates Nismo. Physique, Boo, the 2 remaining players here. Oceanus, they still have some utility left. Smoke for Palace. This is going to push Boo forward. Zeke's been spotted towards ramp. Comes off. Has the right timing, but can't quite hit the shots. But these smokes are making it so hard for Ascent to fight back with. Now Tensky, he's just going to stick it. But Boo and Physique, they got it locked down, Boggs.
Oh, yeah. They're locking things down, and they're trying to lock this map down. Resetting. Well, not resetting. Oceanus can buy up here. Yeah. But they're establishing dominance. They're T-posing right now over Oceanus. They are here to say, this is our map, this is our game, this is our playoff spot.
Looking lucky, Boggs. I'm not giving up on the French Canadians. I've seen them play Mirage many, many times. They're a team to be taken lightly. But the only round they put on the board was the one they took risks early. It was towards mid. Now they need to show their other cards box. There's aggression they can do towards upper B. There's aggression they can do early towards A to establish information flow. Back the right sites, get their numbers in the proper places. Now it's going to be KMZ with the opening pick out mid. Boo tries to take his luck, but KMZ just posted. He feels no pressure. Bit of a drop off there from Boo. I mean, kind of a raw peek out mid against an op. He's not going to go well most of the time.
Yeah, maybe they didn't expect Oceanus to have this much money and have an op in this round, but either way, you can't really take risks because sometimes you get punished like that. I mean, it's not that much to throw a solitary flashbang over and give yourself a better chance. But here comes the B hit, Roy. It's going to be a hard one. DJ's coming in on the cap flank as well. been spotted, but he drops Kohler a great shot, and Physic follows up with Tensky's elimination. They've taken damage, but Ponalone is watching them like an angel from above. Now it's going to have to be another save call from Oceanus. A 6th round now for Ascent. I know it's a T-sided meta, but is Mirage really that T-sided? That's my question.
Yeah, I mean, Mirage is definitely one of the fluid maps, right? It's really hard to tell which way it's leaning. It seems to be leaning T-sided these days, but not significantly, right? Not the traditional 11-4, 12-3 has. It's more so like 9-6 that we see. We're seeing some 10-5s here and there, but mostly it's just 8-7s, 9-6s are the most common finishes on Mirage. So right now, then esports are off to a great start. Max loss. They might be able to afford some weapons. Goals. AMZ could drop over some M4s. And one of the remaining player could just buy a FAMAS. Let's see if they go for it. Or they could just half buy here off these 2 weapons and go for the double buys in a row. But nah, they're going to go for the full buy. I support it. You're down 5 rounds. You have enough money for the full buy. That strike before Ascent Esports' economy is too strong. I agree with this decision. But I would like to see some sort of proactiveness here for Oceanus. KMZ attempts to cat jump, but he misses it. Finds the opening duel once again.
Oh, that's a bomb.
Oh!
That was a great one from KMZ. Melio with 2 on ramp along with the bomb. Tensky pushing up Cat. Eliminates Physic. And that should about eliminate the chances for Ascent in this round. Melio finds the first and the last in this round. As Oceanus get their second on the board. And a good answer back from them. You mentioned risks. They took some risks, and it paid off.
Yeah, I want to see some more of that. Now their money is good. They have still the loss bonus secured, so they could take further risk, and it wouldn't really hinder them that much. Let's see what they're up to. KMZ's attempted the cat shot multiple times now, and he just can't quite land it. He goes for the cat shot, the connector shot, I should say, and it doesn't work out. I like this. They're going for the Hulse pop. They have not done this yet.
Yeah, a lot of utility used towards A. The smoke will make sure Melio cannot help out in mid where the bomb is. I think they're going to split up catwalk to B. That's a good nade onto Physic, though. Lands right behind him. Good awareness from Cole. Tensky trying to hold things down, has a full belt of utility. Sniper's Nest abandoned, though, for Oceanus, and there's opportunity now for Ascent to split into A. That's another good nade from Oceanus. This time it's on to Pone alone.
Goes in a bit of an awkward battle. He's good for 1, but his teammate gets eliminated in the process. Now it's KMD trying to save the round from top of the ticket booth, and he's not quite letting him into the site for free. Not without tickets, Boggs.
Those tickets take the price of your life, or his. Either way, blood will be spilled. He gets spotted by Nismo. And again, Nismo's been on fire today. Great shot onto him. Now it's Tensky and Kohler trying to salvage this round and keep their streak alive. Build back into this one, but Ponalone has other ideas. Now it's a 1v1 against Kohler. Kohler knows where Ponalone is. He doesn't have any utility, though. He has to tap. Ponalone knows he's not on the bomb. Now it's a matter of peeking in. He's killed enough time. He's done it. Ponalone has won the round for Ascent. And once again, Oceanus lose a round after winning, and Ponalone adds that kill to finish it all off. A 7th round for Oceanus. There's still 5 to play, actually 6 to play. There's potential for a very strong half from them.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, the money is going to be used all up right here for Oceanus. They're going to go for the FAMASs and the... which is actually a pretty solid buy. I mean, the 2 FAMASs have full utility. They have double rifles with full utility as well. Double M4s, excuse me. And they have the op for KMC. And see, if anything, it might even be better than Ascent Esports' buy. So this is actually a solid opportunity for Oceanus to start to swing this game back into their favor and then kind of avoid a disastrous half. Now, they got 2 players here holding for this exec. And if it comes in, Oceanus have enough utility to counter. Yeah, they have 1 in Tensky's hands.
Here comes the pop. Here comes the play. Kohler blind as a bat gets mowed down by Physic. DJ follows up. The MAC-10 reigns supreme. Bomb goes down as KMZ answers with a kill on the Nismo. But I don't know if it's enough. I think it might just be a Pyrrhic victory as right now. Ascent Esports have locked down the B side. Oceanus are on the other side of that gate. They don't have a key.
Man, that's so unfortunate. Oceanus, they're in those two spots, and they weren't able to get a single kill. They're not broken at all. I think the flashbangs are extremely effective. Now DJ's finding the exit kills. Jules' economy is weakened, and as a result, Oceanus is as well. Those 3 weapons saved could have been a force buy in this next round, but now with only 2, it becomes a little dicey. But I think that was a bit of an error there from Oceanus Boggs. They're in 2 spots. They have almost full utility. The only thing they were lacking was 1 molly. They had 1, but they could have had 2. But that's not the point. The point is they're in positions where they couldn't really counter a utility that execute with full utility in hand. That's not ideal.
Indeed. I think that goes to show some of the, I guess, youth on Oceanus. I'm sure a few of these guys are of the younger variety. I know Tensky's been around for a while, KMZ, a familiar name as well, but overall, like Ascent does have the edge in veteranship, especially with players like Nismo and Pone alone. And it's those little things that they'll have to learn and adapt from. They'll have to overcome. This round probably not going to be that time, but especially with Melio getting tagged down to 8 HP. If the Deagles can find heads, though, there's an opportunity for Oceanus. Ooh. Precarious position from Pone alone. There's 4 players huddled up in connector. It's actually going to be the Deagle of Kohler to find one between his opposition players, but a flurry of frags goes the way of Ascent. They've opened the A site. KMZ answers back from Catwalk, but the bomb goes down regardless. And Ascent have plenty of utility to wall off Oceanus, who maybe once again have to go for the save. And at one point, do you have to take the risk and go for it? Oh, and look at the flank, too.
Yeah, I was just about to open my mouth to say that, Boggs. Boo. Got it down. That's the first. Not quite the second. KMZ gets to keep the op for now, but Ascent Esports, they've done the damage. That's the 9th on the board now, Boggs. We're starting to tread into pretty scary waters here for Oceanus.
Scary indeed. I mean, 9-2, 10-2, 11-2. Just gets progressively worse and worse. What Oceanus have to stop the bleeding. So right now they're hemorrhaging rounds like a geyser. They do have a good amount of money to buy up here. They could go for the double op setup, and I would definitely have to say they probably should, at least in my opinion. Try something new. When in doubt, go for the double op setup. But they are going to go for the rifles instead. They have all the utility they can want. Problem is, will they actually be able to use their utility? It's like an A presence from Ascent early on. The op goes for the initial peek, but the Molotov will ward off the watchful gaze of Pone alone. Now smokes are being set up for the A take. Only DJ out mid. KMZ to watch the angle. No engagement yet, but now here comes DJ, and that's an easy shot for KMZ to take. He'll say thank you very much. As now the hit comes out on A. Counter utility from the CT side. They've been walled off effectively. KMZ will see the spray. He'll spot out one, and through the wall, he takes down Boo. Joel's answers with another kill. And now as the bomb goes down, it's a 5v2 advantage for Oceanus for the first time in quite some time. They have something going for them. That's a good nade as well.
Yeah, there's still so much utility left. That Molotov's going to push this go out. Ace is getting naded, mollied, pushed off the angle. And it's just Pone alone now. 1 versus 4. The first missed opportunity. That would have certainly helped the situation. Now I think it's it. He's just going to hold on to the op. He knows his chances are over. And Oceanus on back with a nice round. 3 rounds on the board now. They have a lot of money actually too taken up. They still have the loss bonus at 2,900. So realistically speaking, this could easily be a 5-round finish here at minimum for Oceanus. Likely even potential 6 if they can break the economy here for Ascent Esports. Let's see how it goes though. This is an important round for Oceanus, not a swing round they can afford to lose.
Agreed. They need as many rounds as they can get going onto their offense. A 6-round half would definitely be a salvaged one for them. And one that could very easily make a comeback with. 10-5, it's still possible. But 11-4, 12-3, that's where the going gets tough. That's a good opening from Joel. He takes minimal damage as well. Finally, something starting to string together for Oceanus. Ascent, though, looking to answer back, and it's exactly what Pone alone will do. Peers over the smoke. And Joel's is no longer with us in this round. As he gets plucked out of the sky. A-site effectively abandoned by Oceanus, and this is a false positive, as they have the flank of Melio. Whereas Ascent are going to push up through connector. KMZ has an inkling of it, but there's jungle control as well. Nismo tucks into the rat hole, and they're expecting KMZ on top as well. It's gone horribly wrong for Oceanus. They have a 3v4 retake, but the post-plant positions for Ascent are great, especially with Nismo in Sniper's Nest.
Now Melio is going to walk into the ladder, but he's not going to expect Ponalone to be at the off angle. He was waiting for the cat rotator, and unfortunately Melio gets caught in transition. Polar eliminates the flank in the window, but I think these players are beginning to abandon, it seems. Have kits, they have a smoke and flash that can maybe allow them to get on site, but they seem to be staying put. Boggs. I think this is a round for Ascent. That might be this double digits here.
I think it is going to be the double digits. The bomb timer continues to tick. There's no more defuse possible for Oceanus. So once they win a round, it seems that Ascent always answer back as one of their own. It started off 4 in a row for Ascent, then 2, then 3. And now, if Oceanus can't answer back, it'll become dire straits for them as well. Ponalone having himself a great game. 244 utility damage, 99 ADR as well on the op.
Jesus. Okay. Now it's mid-control for Oceanus. They're not looking to back down out of the fights here. Charlotte Smoke allows them to set up. Joel's and Kohler playing on the ramp. KMZ covering them from behind, and as long as these two players don't focus, KMZ can just take that window. Bone alone takes 2 shots out. Palace can't land the shot, but Boo says, hold on, move over, let me handle this. And he finds the kill. KMZ attempts the trade, but Nismo will shut him down. Now there's an important battle here up ahead for Joel's. This will be the make it or break it in this scenario, but the flank is coming in, so his time is running out.
Indeed it is. He hears Nismo reload. The flash is perfect, and Joel's capitalizes. There's still 3 more to find in the flank from Physic. Should just about shut down Oceanus in this round, and potentially in this match as well. 11-4, the best possible outcome now, as Tensky is going to run for the hills with the op. There is max loss, but the money is not there from Elio or Joel's. Tensky can drop 1, Kohler potentially can drop another. Tensky won't even escape with the op now. And hope dwindling fast. This Ascent Esports 1 round away from a 12th on the first half.
You know, Ascent Esports, the more I think about it, the more I actually believe in this roster. They have a pretty well-rounded roster. They got an experienced DJ. They got young Physique, Boo, and Nismo, who are star potential. They got both kind of the experienced operative round off the squad, so this is a pretty solid roster. It's 11-3 though. This is a dominating half. This is not a typical Mirage T-side finish. They're doing a solid job right now. It's going to be a fast A split here. Melio responds ramp, and he's actually double dang on the second. Jules comes in for the support, and Jules will swing a little too eagerly, and he'll get caught off by DJ. And that's back down to 2s.
Ponalone will make it a 2v1. DJ spots out the shadow and spots out Tensky. Does not miss his spray. The experienced players of Ponalone and DJ carrying the way for Ascent, but Nismo has been impressing me as well with some of the shots he's hit.
Nismo's sick, man. He's been a really good player for a while. He just hasn't really had his breakout chance, and actually might be it. He's also French-Canadian, by the way.
I believe the original Ascent roster was a primarily French-Canadian roster back with Kurokami and KRZ as well. Going back a little ways. And if I'm not mistaken, they also had Sneaky.
I think so.
But here we go. A critical pistol round. You could almost say the most important round of this game for Oceanus now.
Oh, and they missed their Molotov.
Yep.
And then he gets one zap right after that. Has to be a Fields bad man all around. Now Ponalone's relieved a lot of the pressure towards window. He can just focus on connector and soon exit the players. Kohler, nice return frag. That's going to be huge. That's going to even things up. DJ trying to hold back, but his aggression is too real. And that's also the kit down. And no one is there to grab it. No one's coming in from CT spawn.
It's a good kill from Boo to bring it back to a 3v2. But as you mentioned, the kit is far removed. And the post plant's looking good for Oceanus. Tensky sprays away. Takes down Boo. Nismo now in a 1v3. He's got 1. He's got 2. He has time as well to grab the kit. He just needs to get the third. Melio from behind default peeks. He's been spotted. He deals damage, and he wins his duel.
Wow.
So close for Nismo, but Oceanus escaped by the skin of their teeth, able to take the 4th round in a critical pistol round victory.
Jesus. What an important round. Ascent Esports, they're just going to go ahead and force up. They're looking for those op spots. They're not willing to settle for the rifles in the first gun round. They're going to go for the force. A little tag him, a little bag him action. Pulling along with the scout. They got a few deagles. 5-7. One alone. DJ out in the open, unfortunately, with no bag him action. And
Tensky's doing the bagging.
yeah, this is done. Boo is the only player left. Constellations are the only things available unless he can pull out a magic trick.
1v5 Deagle Ace clutch. You love to see him, but I don't think Boo is going to be able to pull that rabbit out of his hat. Indeed, KMZ will stuff the bunny ears back under the flap. As Oceanus alive and kicking for at least a few more rounds. They keep all 5 alive as well. That'll be good for their bank, but they don't get a bomb plant, so they don't get that bonus 800. However, this is their chance to really explode as far as economy goes and confidence.
Yes.
Ascent with 2 P250s and a flashbang, that's it.
Yeah, agreed. I think they're looking for that cat explode, right? The flash is in DJ's hand. He's towards triple. He'll soon pop flash out. They'll peek from Con. They'll peek from cat. But I think as soon as that flash pops, they're going to hear the footsteps and probably just run it into B. See how it works out. Oh, wait. Ending the cat side. There's no noise. There's no presence by Oceanus. So now they're stacking B. This could be a false positive here for Oceanus.
This could end very poorly, especially now that Boo is rotating into B as well. A 4-man stack. But wait, are Oceanus going to run it back now? I think Joel's might have spotted Nismo's head.
They're starting to shift B, Boggs. This is not good.
Not like this, Oceanus. Not like this. Wait. No, they're just going to set up for smokes now. So, wait, are they going to go back to A? Nope.
Nah, they're all
going to commit. Yeah, they're pushing all the chips onto the table. They have no ace left in the hold. But down goes Tensky. 1 kill for him. Nismo trades. Joel's is here to make sure he doubles down. That's exactly what Ascent need. They need these rounds. They come at a premium. And Joel's with the quad. Great work from him.
Yeah, I think it was a Galil as well. He just gets the weapon upgrade off his teammate's body. Okay, not bad. 6 rounds on the board. Ascent Esports, though, they're on the buy. Pwn alone not going for the op. They're going to go for the 5 rifles. I mean, if you're going to go rifles, might as well force the 3rd round. But, you know what? I'm not an accountant, Boggs. I'm a caster. I wonder what the play is here for Ascent. Quick little timeout to discuss their plan of attack. 5 rifles usually suggests aggression somewhere. If I'm doing the math correctly, at least like 3 players could have dropped an op over to Pwn alone. So I'm surprised to see the rifle. But I think they have something in mind here. Let's see what it is. Maybe they're looking to go aggressive A ramp. Maybe they're looking for some aggression up ramp. Maybe they're just looking to fight out mid all together.
Said they have some aggression under scaffolding. Pwn alone trying to hold down mid with a rifle of his own. There is the op on KMZ. A couple Kriegs in the hands of the T's as well. Kohler moving ever closer up the catwalk. Melio peeking out. He spots out Boo thanks to his utility, and I think he might have dinked him through the freaking box. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. That's actually going to apply a serious amount of pressure on that A site, right? They're going to have to keep it reinforced, but Pwn alone finds a kill through the smoke, or on top of the smoke, I should say. Now for the second battle, but it'll be Joel's with that Galil. This man's a beast with the Galil. Don't let him buy anything else.
Like I said, it's an $1,800 M4. Joel's is making it work better than some people can with the M4. He's netted himself, I believe, 5 kills in the past 2 rounds. He's still alive and kicking. Oceanus making the audible back to A. They have Joel's in connector to cut off rotations, but there's still going to be a couple players to defend. The low HP Boo, DJ as well, back in an off angle. Pwn alone peering in mid. He might make the rotation off the back of this flash. I think he will. But here comes Oceanus storming in. They clear out DJ, and KMZ wins his duel. Physic, though, peeking in, sprays away. Down goes one and a second for Physic. It's a massive double kill as it takes that advantage from Oceanus and puts it in the hands of Ascent. Joels evens it up, but Physic is back, and he's got the quad of his own. A massive hero play from Physic. Stops us, Oceanus in their tracks as Ascent crawl within 3 rounds of a playoff spot. Timeout called. Oceanus time to talk things over. Reset mentally, and actually, got a player DC.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is actually a technical issue. He's back. Maybe just some sort of sound glitch or in-game glitch. But yeah, that was a heroic round from Physique. You nailed it, man. It's such a huge round for them to pick up here. They put them at that 13. Now they got the 13-round pressure on the board. But money is not looking good. Ascent Esports are barely holding on right now. They have a loss bonus down at 2,400, which means at least no double reset. But right now, Oceanus, there's still prime time to respond back. They could break double digits here, 2 in 2 gun rounds. But gonna be an important one, Boggs. It seems like Ascent Esports are starting to gain their confidence to fight mid. I wonder if that'll scare Oceanus off. Are they gonna avert going mid? Are they gonna start doing the typical executes with the stacked sites? It's not gonna end well for them if that's the case. But I think they're looking to establish their dominance. They're looking to be alpha out mid here, Boggs.
And they're playing a little passive. Ponalone not able to see him. Flashes coming in from the CT side. And now it's going to actually be a kill going the way of Kohler. DJ, in the meantime, has pushed through ramp and gotten a kill of his own. The bomb is back in T-spawn. DJ gets aggressive. He can find it. However, Boo spots Kohler on the catwalk and taps away at his health. Takes him down. KMZ, if he's not careful, will get shot in the back. Penske's coming up. He has a couple angles to watch. Oh shit, it's so spread out. Good opening from Joels, though. Brings it back to a 3v3 and puts some pressure on the B side, making Ascent second guess the fact that it might not be A. Maybe they are going to go towards B. But it's a little seed of doubt in the mind of the CT side. Makes them a little more uncomfortable. It's that bit of psychological warfare that you can inflict as a T-side team, especially on a map like Mirage.
Yeah, now this setup from Ascent Esports might look disjointed, but it's actually pretty intact. Have Boo and Spawn keeping tabs on the potential flank to market and keeping eyes on a ramp. They got DJ on top of the base. It's going to be the first one going his way, and he actually finds the second as well. That was supposed to be a trade from Joels. Now Tensky's in a bit of an awkward scenario. 30 seconds left. Up for the first battle, but it'll be Nismo to claim that one. DJ with 3 kills. A huge round for Ascent Esports. And now the money at the most unfortunate time for Oceanus is broken, Boggs.
Yeah, up against a 15th for Ascent. Oceanus are going to go for the pistol half. These rounds can work out on the T side of Mirage. But usually they have a couple more vests. A couple more deagles. And a little bit less pressure as well. Oceanus, 2 rounds away from failing to make playoffs. Ascent, 2 rounds from that playoff spot. And Tensky's going to get plucked out of the sky. Blue follows up suit. Kohler with 1. That's all he'll get. DJ with a 3rd. And the quad. Ascent. Map. Match. Playoff point.
Whew. Not fancying Oceanus' odds, Boggs, but I've not given up in this French-Canadian roster just yet. I know these guys could do better, but Ascent Esports, they put themselves in such a great winning condition that I wouldn't be surprised if this is a win here in the next few rounds for them. It's going to be the Class A play. They're tired of playing slow. They're tired of playing respectful. Now they're going to try the scrim plays towards A. DJ's going to defense, and actually just got a nice turn off going alone's flashbangs, and DJ, he found himself the second. He has him lined up, and there's a bit of a team kill. It's all down to Kohler and Tensky now to try to be heroic, but Kohler's down to 9 HP. It might just all come down to Tensky here, Boggs.
Kohler alone burns the Molotov down to 5 HP. He's able to take down Kohler. Tensky still lives with full HP, but not for long. Physic will end Oceanus' chances of a comeback and secure playoffs for Ascent Esports. Their new look roster finally finding its groove. They started looking strong towards the latter half of the season, and now they're looking really good going into the playoffs, I have to say.
Yeah, I agree. That was a solid performance and display of skill from Ascent Esports there. But I mean, I feel like a part of me was expecting more from Oceanus. We've seen these people play. We've seen these players play many, many times. They've always looked pretty promising. They've battled back against some strong teams in the league, and Unfortunately, this time around, it just does not work out for the French Canadians. So commiserations to Oceanus. It's always a pleasure watching them play. Unfortunately, they are out of playoff contention. So that this will be the last time that we get to watch them for Season 3. Congratulations to Ascent as they advance to the top 16 teams playoffs, which will begin in January, early January, I should say. Dates are yet to be confirmed and exact by Winners League, so keep eyes on the official post. If you don't follow Winners League already, please do follow us on our socials: Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're everywhere, baby. Anywhere you're looking on your phone, we could be there for you. Give you news, give you updates, and let you know what's going on within Winners League, as well as other esports titles on win.gg. My name is Strong Legs. This gentleman right here is Boggs. Our ads are down here below. Please follow us on Twitter as well. And of course, follow Melanie, our producer observer. She does an amazing job with this broadcast and observing. Make sure to follow her as well. But for now, we are out. This has been the final broadcast for regulation. We'll see you guys in January. Thank you all for tuning in, and see you for playoffs, baby. Winners only.